Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multi-dimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expanded point of view and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So there's a lot happening in today's reading, and if you resonate with any one of the components within the title, then welcome to the reading. The reason why I've put all of them there is because somehow these energies are synonymous. Okay, the energies of the Syrians, Umlozi, and then manifesting as like this spiritual pack of wolves, all synonymous. So Sirius, also known as the dog star. I mean, I would argue wolf, but I'm okay with dogs. The dog star, high frequency, high vibrational civilization. If you're a SIRIAN Starseed, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking advanced technology. We're talking advanced living, bruh. Unfathomable consciousness expansion right here, right? Some people would even say to the point where Syrians always seem like it's insane. Syrians are they do not play in the sauce. Not like that. They don't get caught up in the sauce. Like Syrians badlalela phezulu, even though they have the depth or the ability to see everything that is within, right? But in terms of like this 3D physical plane, whatever, like yeah, they play this game the best because they don't get attached, they don't get caught up, right? So cool. Then we've got Umlozi. Oh, I also just want to mention with the Syrians, I want to mention the Dogons. I want to mention how the Dogons told the world about Sirius B, which was the planet alongside Sirius A. And basically, the Syrians were able to communicate this to the Dogons, that they have a binary planetary system or binary star system. If you're thinking trinary, we'll talk. Not now. This is not the video. Not now. But for now, binary star system. And yeah, the Dogons were able to tell the world about that before telescopes and anything. And Abelumu were like, how did they do it? Yeah. So, and then we have Umlozi, originating, or at least okay, let's just, yes, I can't say much about like Umlozi, guys. Like, as much as I try, even to myself, no man telling you one, Umlozi communication is more symbolic than it is like literal. So yeah, I can talk about how Abelozi are from how should I put this? Abelozi originates from a group of people called Abelozi from the Congo who migrated south, and obviously also very high vibrational, very high frequency people. People that were able to move way past their circumstances, like way past. A lot of secrets involved in Umlozi culture, and therefore in the Umlozi energy should it surround you. Having Umlozi is basically like being in a secret society. You're in a spiritual secret society, literally, I swear. What else do I want to say about it that they will let me say? Okay, the rest you guys know too. I love how I say Gutiwa. Having an Umlozi spirit, like you'll hear whistling. I don't know why that kind of stuff matters to you guys. Yes, I honestly don't know. Like, there's gonna be whistling. Okay, so what I'm saying, why is it that every video you watch Umlozi be talking about some whistling? Who cares? Like, why is that so important to you? Okay, let's not fight. Let's not fight. I don't want you guys to be angry. It's Friday. Let's have a good time. So, and then we have this energetic group that's personal to me, represented by wolves. That's just what I'm going to call them here. So, basically, if you resonate with a wolf energy type of thing, which is an energy of intuition, of freedom, of loyalty, of yeah, if there's someone in your life that reminds you of wolf energy, I know who you're taken care of. Do you guys know that Sabrina Claudio song, Take Care of Me? That's Umlozi energy, that's Syrian energy, that's wolf energy. So do you understand why I put this together? Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so basically, if you resonate with Syrian, if as a star seed, if you resonate with the energy of Umlozi, Mangabun Umlozi, if you resonate with wolves as a spirit animal, as a totem, as a guardian of your family or whatever, this video is for you. There's one more thing I want to say about Umlozi. I know they talk about the whistling, right? A lot. It's not just whistling, it's sound in general. Umlozi deals with sound. Okay. Okay. Yo, angaze ngihlangane ne-energy eso like engafuni really ukuthi ukhulume ngayo, but like now, like I know what I wanted to say, but it just does this when it's time to say it. Like, so okay, but okay, cool. Cool. Let's get into it. Take care of me. You can see things that people can't see. You can hear things that people can't hear. Surprise, surprise. But okay, let's start slowly. You can see things that people can't see. And I'm not talking about ghosts or ilwane or whatever. I'm talking about as in within the human condition, within us as people relating to one another. Some of you, even animals, like you're so close with your animal companions, be it dogs or cats or whatever, because you feel like you have an understanding like between you all, right? You're just highly sensitive, like highly sensitive to energy, basically. You know when what someone is saying and who they really are isn't a match. Like you know when umuntu shy, you know when someone is trying to fool you into believing something. And that's precisely what makes people nervous around you. Oh, you like, it's like, for instance, right, even if someone, let's say, when energy changes in someone, you realize it immediately. So you're the person that, like, you've always known if your partner has been untruthful or like deceitful or unfaithful, because you could feel it. Like the reason why you wanted to go through your partner's phone is because like we am feel like, like type of thing, and this would happen to you a lot. It's funny, guys, can I tell you, like ancestors can be so cruel. Tabanga, like dishing you out a cheating boyfriend to help you practice your intuition, to help you practice to believe your intuition. Because what I'm getting is that a lot of you can feel stuff now, but there's no proof, like tangible proof. And so these people that are deceiving you be out here being like, you're crazy. Oof, that's the worst. Like these people are calling you crazy, and they're like, yeah, you have what do they call it? a sabotaging energy. Hey, wena urata drama, wara. Meantime, Shem, your intuition is right. I think you're not calling it intuition yet. Maybe you call it a feeling. I have a feeling, and always people convince you out of this feeling, and you end up feeling guilty because you do go bug wild. You end up feeling guilty. You're the type of person who someone does you wrong, and you're the one that ends up apologizing. And the reason for that is not because you're stupid or unlucky, it's because you refuse to trust your intuition. You are living within the parameters that your deceiver is giving you to live in. You're caged. You're trapped in someone else's idea of you, which is a real trap, which is a real cage. How you get out of this cage is by starting to believe your intuition. How you get out of this cage is by learning the language, learn the symbol. And that's what a relationship Umlozi is. The reason why I can't really explain to you guys a lot of things about Umlozi is because it's a secret language between me and Umlozi wam. What I can say about Umlozi is also singing. You know how I told you guys in Ngestunya that I said music in Ngestunya. With Umlozi, it's singing. Like, sing to Umlozi. And Umlozi like, will come closer and closer. I'm very excited because actually Umlozi or like Engolande recently. At the same time, I'm nervous because, guys, can I tell you something? I'm sure it was like, okay, it's in Umlozi manzi. I'm sure one to like 3 years after ngimlandile akonfirmile ukuthi ngimlandile akwa confirm ukuthi ngimlandile. I never heard from my nigga for another 3 years. Cela ngitshela might before kwathula ngathi angilandanga next ngaso isikhathi uyamfila like ubheke yonke into, but then I later learned ukuthi Umlozi was one umsindo, like while you're still figuring out your stuff and clearing your karma and working through your karmic things, Umlozi uyayithulela because karmic shit unomsindo. That's it. When you're ironing out karma, kunomsindo, angeke ngabi nomsindo. So that's why Umlozi uyathula. To be honest, okay. Wow, there's so much coming up. So also I know that in some cultures, there's only one culture but okay, in some cultures, Umlozi Nzunza is one thing. I'm not talking as Umlozi and Nzunza being one thing here. I mean, even in my life, Nzunza and Umlozi, I wouldn't say they're completely separate, but you can tell what's good relation. Also because these are literally your high frequency entities, your high frequency spirits. So, yeah, but okay. Your high frequency energies. Sorry, let me say. I think when I say spirits, people get confused sometimes. Your high frequency energies. So yeah, singing. Umlozi yathanda ukudedicate. Umlozi yathanda ukudedicate sasha. Uzothola nje like you're listening to, I don't know, whatever music. Mawuthi uyeza ukuthi angisekho yiwani la. And then it's not the song. So yeah, anyways, I don't know how that came up, but the reason why that came up is because you're needing to learn your own intuitive language in order to better relate to your world, in order to better understand your world, in order for things not to be so hard for you all the time. In that case, I'm talking about your cheating partner. No, oh fuck, I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else completely. Like, I'm laughing at that. I never talk about cheaters. I never talk about third parties and stuff like that because I'm just like, the fuck, guys, sort your shit out. Like, what? And I don't know if I've mentioned this. I treat you guys the way my ancestors like treat me, or how they treated me during our whole journey. Like, hey, not once was my personal life ever mentioned. Guys, relationship doti. I'm being dragged. thuliwe. Like ingathi it's not happening at all. Instead, kungena ama lessons wami nje le engizele ku self initiation. Lapho ziyasha siyafunda. Ukuthi ngapha Gafiwa. Basically their point was take what we're teaching you here and solve your problems, bruh. Like that's why we're teaching you all this stuff. Like because this is life things. So take everything we're teaching you about thought patterns, about your heart patterns, about your sexual energy. Like relate that to your life. And that's what I hope I'm doing here. That's why I don't go deep. That's why I say the readings are from a broad perspective. I'm not trying to go deep into your lives in this reading because I'm trying to give you the overall blueprint, and then you'll be able to take that and match it to your life and be like, so it's kind of like this, like blah blah blah. So it's interesting that now I kind of mentioned that for those of you with whom it resonates, if you can feel ukuthi mina my person is the most faithful, then yeah, they are. So again, those of you that have Umlozi cause burn with you. And Umlozi, this we all know. Umlozi is something that it like sometimes it takes time to mature. It's not all the time. It's not everybody. My personal story, like I just told you right now, and I didn't hear from it again for like 3 or 4 years. You know, type of thing, and like Namanj, I've just had another experience, and I don't know. Is it gonna be another 4 years? I don't know, but it is one of those energies. It's forever, Bandla. It's forever, like it's forever. So, Auchahanga, this energy is not in a rush. And once you connect with this energy completely, right? You know, when I say completely, I mean like once like there's no fear, where I see you, you see me, I is you, you is me. Like once that happens, then it's like a relationship. It's actually really beautiful. It's like a relationship. And a lot of you are at this point. I'm getting like your ships are coming in. I know that's normally the 3 of Wands, but I'm getting it with the 7 of Pentacles. I'm getting that your ships are coming in. I'm getting that which you've been working towards for a really long time is like finally coming to fruition. I'm getting it's springtime. It doesn't matter where you are. It's like springtime metaphysically. Yes, for us, it is springtime also physically, also literally. But for everybody else, I'm just hearing that for the work that you've been busy on for such a long time, like it's springtime, bruh. Like flowers are blooming. You've got this transformation card. You've got this 8 of Pentacles. I'm just getting nothing's gonna be able to stop you. Is another thing I'm getting. I'm getting the wheel has started in relation to this aspect of your life, and it's not going to stop. These wheels on the bus are going to go around and around all day along. Your energy is protected. Umlozi awudlali ke bandla, awunamngani umlozi, awunalanga lonke umngani umlozi wena. Like you're beyond protected. Yeah, yes, you can't touch this wena loy, can't tolakala. That's you. And okay, let me not go that far because I don't want to thingy that. But yeah, it's just like Syrians. In that, but Syrians are more, Syrians obviously and wolves. It's like, it's so interesting, this energy. Let me talk about the wolf part of it. Like, I also used to have this thing, right? Like, mina kudala ngayibona shem ukuthi like, girl, ngathi strange nje. Mangibheka abanye abantu ngathi like I've just always known Uguti, I was kind of different, like even in my family type of thing. It's funny how they call us black sheep. They should call us black wolves. We're nowhere near sheep. The funny thing is that we wish we were sheep, like for a certain time before we figure out what we are, because we just want to be like everybody else, and everybody else is sheep. And it's not easy being a wolf amongst the sheep. Especially being someone needs to write a book about being born a wolf amongst sheep, about filing your fangs so that they don't show, about filing your claws, about praying to God and saying, please make me different. No one here can love something like me. Everyone here is so afraid. of something like me. I am forced to deny myself. I don't have a choice, because if I accept myself, I'll lose everybody. Yo, Hashem, uNkulunkulu asho athi manje lose them. And you're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'll be alone. I'll be alone. Actually, you won't be alone. And yeah, it's true. After everything, your pack comes to find you. Only when they know you fully accepted what you are. Because also, why would a pack come get a wolf that thinks it's a sheep? That's a problem. So until you understand and accept and love, the love part is quite important. We also don't do self-hate like I am. Until you love that which you are, until you're able to love the process that brought you to what you are, which is a painful process. Until that point, Umlozi uzoloku sabela ezansi. But at that point where you accept all of this and you become that which you are, Umlozi ngeke usasabela ezansi. Like, your pack will come get you, and you'll finally feel like what you expected to feel your whole life here, like belonging, home, acceptance, love, reciprocity. It's, yeah, really beautiful. Everything I just said is here in the King of Cups. This Eight of Wands is the fact that this is happening right now. And for those of you who are not at this stage, this is what you have to look forward to. So ningasabi. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. Yeah, you've got here renewal. New life, man. Yeah, how like the life you've been living before was without your pack. It was without like your people. This is happening on an energetic level, but you've got the Three of Pentacles, which tells me that it's seeping into your physical reality. This is gonna start showing within your physical reality. Okay, so I'm getting like soul family vibes here, you know. Could be one person, could be lots of people, could be reconnecting. Because earlier when I was meditating, I also got to see some of your exes are like, where my bitch at? Like, where my nigga at? Like, because they're finally at a stage where they now understand. I feel like you guys, your separation was so that you could separately go through like that which is not gonna bring you together. Okay, so cool. Yeah, that's what I have for you guys, and I hope it resonated. If you like, and please subscribe and share and comment and all of them things. And if you want to book a reading, my email is in the description box. Okay.